Hi everybody! In my last video I was talking about probiotics, and today I'm gonna talk about prebiotics and your gut. So what are prebiotics? The prebiotics are non-digestible food ingredients which feeds the beneficial microorganisms and bacteria in your large intestine, in your colon. So if a person is a healthy person, then these prebiotics are non-digestible, so that means that they go through the small intestines and they end up in the large intestine where the magic happens. Actually, the bacteria, the lactobacillus and bifidobacterius, they're feeding from this fiber, and the fermentation happens. So they produce butyrate, which is short-chain fatty acids, which feeds the cells of the gut lining. So it helps to build the gut lining. And also they produce lactic acid, minerals, vitamins, everything. So without the fiber, the bacteria becomes angry. So if we don't feed them, they become angry and they start eating the gut lining. And then then they made the damage of the gut cells. So if we restrict the prebiotics, the fiber, then we might be promoting gut inflammation in the body. But if we already have dysbiosis or leaky gut or IBS or SIBO, then we have to be careful not to overdose. If we feed the bacteria with fiber, that means we feed whole bacteria, good and bad. So we shouldn't overdose. We should give a little step by step to feed the bacteria, and because if we overfeed, then it will cause cramps and bloating. So we need to populate first the good bacteria in our intestine and then to feed them one by one. So we have to be careful to populate one bacteria or one strain and then another one, and then slowly to feed them one by one prebiotic, not all of them together, because it can cause inflammation if we want to heal our gut. Okay, so which one are the prebiotics? Maybe you have heard about resistant starch, and we have 4 of them, resistant starch types. Number 1 is the one who has fibroid cell walls, like beans, legumes, and nuts, shells. Number 2 is the indigestible due to high amylase content, which when in raw form, like potatoes, green bananas, tiger nuts, plantains. And this one, if cooked, if heated, they become digestible. So they're no longer a resistant starch. Number 3, this one are when they're cooked and cooled after immediately, or you eat them tomorrow, like potato and rice and beans also. I have a problem with this kind of resistant starch because I cannot eat rice from yesterday. They make me bloated and painful, and so I avoid this kind of resistant starch. And number 4 is industrial resistant starch, which are made with a chemical process. So this should be avoided. So which food is prebiotic? This is chicory root, dandelion greens, artichoke, asparagus, garlic, onions, bananas, barley, oats, apples, apple cider vinegar, and cocoa, which has flavonoids, which is strong antioxidant. It's very good for the brain also. Next is polyphenols, which I use them very often, which promotes growth of good bacteria called Akkermansia, which helps in reducing allergies from gluten, and diarrhea. So I think from this one I I'm no longer intolerant to gluten. I can eat normally now without any symptoms. So who are these? These are dark chocolate, berries, grapes, turmeric, cinnamon, oregano, cloves, and green tea. I love this the most. So this is all about prebiotics, so I hope you like the video, and if you have any comments or suggestions for my next video, please write below and send me a message if you want, and also click the link to grab the 10 gut-friendly recipes. My plan for the next video would be why proteins are good for your gut. So why we all need to eat proteins. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.